Kristina. Thank you
Hello.
for joining us at Data Science Conference. You're working for Koyo's Consulting, and you have an extensive experience, over 9 years of experience in developing decision support systems. And right now you're working as a business intelligence consultant. Can you tell us a bit more about your path towards business intelligence and what are your kind of main interests in data science?
Thank you for having me here on the Data Science Conference here in Croatia. Since I was a little kid, I was into solving problems, solving things, and I was into books too. So naturally, I was interested in, my main interest was mathematics and so stuff, and I graduated mathematics so I can solve things. Solve problems. And furthermore, I was interested in field of statistics and data science because there was a story about data, story about some problem that you can describe and to present visually to someone, and those data really tells some story. And
yeah, they tell a story in their own sense that when you look, and I know this from faculty, I've had professors and I had a couple of courses in data science and kind of neural networks, and I have to say that the outlook on data science as opposed to other IT software development and stuff like that is more of kind of a artistic field. They start off by saying, hey, you should really get the feel for data and then get to the result.
Yes, that's true, and this is why I was into data science, because I was able to find some things, some problems, and to answer certain problem or certain let's say tell some story or something like that. My first job was dealing with databases in banking, so I naturally stay in banking over the years and learn a lot of that area. And I think it is important for data scientists to really understand area and understand data and business sense. To have business sense about what they're doing, so they can be really experts in field and, let's say, business analysis to make better conclusions and to really make better choices.
Yeah, the domain part of any industry, and you as a data scientist or even as a software developer, you kind of have to get into this industry, get to know the ins and outs.
Absolutely.
To really kind of get the most out of it and to help the industry as much as you can. But right now you're working as a business intelligence consultant. How important are data science and data engineering in that role on a day-to-day basis, and what do you actually do?
There is a little bit of difference from business intelligence position to data engineer and data scientist. My major preoccupation is data engineering, since I am in IT field, but also a lot of business analysis. I am in banking and in credit scoring, in let's say decision engines. So it is important to understand what is the business need. You have to go to meetings, you have to talk to your clients, you must understand and find a common language for understand what they need and what they to expect. And other part is data itself. You have to dig into data and do some real technical stuff with them to clean up, to find what you are looking for. And when you have a good data set, that comes data science.
Yeah, when you have a good data set, it kind of really helps you kind of move forward with your product.
Absolutely, and one important thing in my everyday work is to learn constantly. I dedicate every day 15 to 20 minutes to read a blog post or to read an article about what is new. And I always keep one eye on current research in field, because it is very important. Field is constantly changing. New things are here every day, and you really must keep that fast pace with academia, even if you are in commercial field.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, that's pretty much how it is for the IT field. We're constantly evolving at a really fast pace. And the thing that you said before, we actually had another guest here at these interviews. You mentioned that part of your job is also kind of understanding the customer and then going and coding, and that's one of the key principles in all. I believe all tech people should have that ability if they want to progress in their career, because it's not all about technical knowledge. It's a very big part is actually communicating with the customer and kind of getting their needs. But you're a representative of our golden sponsor, Koyo's Consulting, which we're very thankful for. Could you please elaborate a bit more what that company does and what their goal is?
Credit scoring within banking is in problem with machine learning and artificial intelligence methods, because their lack of explainability and lack of, let's say, common sense model. And one must be able to explain why a certain person gives a certain result at the end of credit process. And digital footprint is a new data field which is added to traditional variables, traditional data sets. They were used in credit scoring, and those digital footprint variables are easily to collect. They cost almost nothing, and they have a great predictive power and add new value to existing data sets. But there is one way to use them in traditional banking or in existing scoring models, but they can act as a data set for credit modeling only for itself, because there are a lot of people in the world who doesn't have a credit score for lack of information or credit history. So those digital footprint variables data sets can be used by fintechs or some digital firms. Actually, every digital firms that operates on buy now and pay later business model can benefit from that, and to precisely predict which customer will default or not to pay their obligations.
Yeah, so even without previous credit score history, we can use these other digital footprints to kind of predict the behavior of the
This is the power of digital footprint. That raised some issues for behavior of customers. Of course, they would maybe want to conceal their digital footprint, and there are some issues with regulatory point of view, because maybe it's not ethical to use somebody's.
That's a whole different story for the lawyers. So that's, I guess, but I hope that you've had success and that you're actually kind of able to at least somewhat predict these behaviors.
Absolutely, and it shows that night shopping and email addresses with numbers in it are predictable for default.
Okay.
Even Android orders from Android mobile phones are bad cases.
Okay. So if you're night shopping, you probably shouldn't apply for credit score. I'm kidding, but
that's why customers may have problem with using that data set.
Understandable. Okay. Well, I hope you had fun here at the Data Science Conference Croatia. I hope the guys are enjoying here. Do you have anything you would like to say for the future attendees? How to encourage them to attend the conference? And as a gold sponsor of our conference, Koyo's Consulting, what can you say to other companies to support this kind of initiative?
This is the largest data science event in Croatia. If you are somebody or you want to get into field or you are in field, you have to be here. You have to connect with people, and I personally hear about lots of stuff, expand my perspective, and it is important to be present. That's for firms to be visible, to be present. To if they do something with data science field, they have to be here. Even
they have to be present to kind of be able to showcase what they're doing to the world.
Absolutely, or to just get into field and they show their interest to some point.
Thank you very much, Kristina. It was a wonderful time. Thank you for taking the time to connect with us and discuss these topics. It was really nice having you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Kristina Reicher. I'm a lead business intelligence consultant from Koyo's Consulting, and let's change the world through data.